Yeah, welcome once again, people, to the Blue Stand. Today we're going to do the West Ham Chelsea preview, of course, and we have to start with great news that Romo Lavia is here. We have the player we wanted, and he wanted to come to us as well. Here he is. So that's Casado. Another one I have to mention. Here we are. Romeo Lavia. It was his decision in the end. He wanted to come to us, like every other player, all the young players we have got. It's going to be some unbelievable partnership when they all settle down. What a midfield that will be: Casadio, Fernandez, and Lavia. Anyway, I'm going to go into Poch's press conference in a minute. Let's find Poch. We start with the press conference and we go on. We move on from there. Yeah. See what he had to say. Here we are. Let's bring him up here. I'm just going to go through it myself. Yeah. Yeah, so looking ahead to Sunday's Premier League fixture, West Ham, Pochettino discussed the chances of new signings, Casado and Lavia making the Chelsea debuts at the London Stadium this weekend, as well as updating on how long Captain Reece James is expected to be missing through injury. Let's see what he was saying. Yeah. Yeah, Pochettino made it clear he's excited by the way his squad is taking shape for the season, with plenty of praise for the work done by the club in this summer's transfer window. Yeah, he had a lot of praise for the board and the owners. Yes. Let's go to his words. We all know Romeo and his quality, his profile, said our head coach. I think he's a perfect player for this project. We are excited and we are happy to add him in the squad. The club worked really hard on these signings. We have to congratulate the owners and the sporting directors, Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, because the job was amazing. To add these types of players like Moses and Romeo and all the previous signings is fantastic for the club. Yeah, great words from him. We need to congratulate the job that they are doing, the owners and sporting directors, because it has been fantastic. These types of players with the quality that they have in the squad and this project. I think it's an amazing thing. It's a very exciting moment and situation for the club. Yeah, he's talking about if they were asking him if Lavia or Cancelo will start on Sunday, and he said he won't be taking any chances. Sunday's match. Yeah, he won't be taking any chances with their introduction to the team. I think we need to assess them, he added. We have 1 day more to assess them, but it has been very stressful week for Moses and Romeo. So it's easy to say they will be involved Sunday in the game, but I think the most important thing is to avoid risks and not to rush with them. If they are ready by tomorrow, then they will be involved. If not, we are going to wait a few more days to be fully involved. In the squad. Yeah, I understand what he's saying. Probably they won't be involved, but you never know. Probably with one player. Let's add. I think Addy's here. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Addy.
Nick.
Yeah,
Hi,
hi.
what's up, Nick?
Yeah, I'll come to you in a minute. I was just reading Poch's press conference. One sec.
Okay.
Yeah. So it says. Well, where was I? Sorry, chaps. People. Yeah, one player who will definitely not be on the pitch at West Ham is Rhys James after the Blues skipper was forced out off with an injury in our Premier League opener against Liverpool last week. It's a sad moment because he's our captain and he was so excited to be our captain
That's
and
sad.
he was full of energy. We are going to assess him day to day for sure. He wants to be again with the team as soon as possible, and for sure he's going to become stronger than he was. Because with all the effort of the club, we are going to help him become stronger than before. Great words. Yes, it's a hamstring injury for Rhys James. It's not months. It's maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks. They're saying. The good thing is, it's not a big issue. But the most important thing now is to work really hard to try to anticipate, anticipate problems, and to be sure that when he starts to play again, he's fully fit and stronger than he was before. That is the most important thing. That is why we are going to assess him day by day and try to make the plan every day. Yeah, because I think we rushed him again. Yeah, because he wanted to start the game against Liverpool, but that's what happens because he wasn't fully recovered. So I like what I'm hearing now. They won't risk it anymore. Yeah, James is not the only injured player in our dressing room. Poch was asked questions about injuries might lead to further new signings for the club before the end of the transfer window. Um, yeah, yeah, Christopher and Kuku uh, currently missing after picking up an injury in preseason. Why it is necessary be always best to look outside of the current squad for potential replacements. We are working, of course, seeing all the options that we can manage at the market. I think also all the clubs are doing the same as us, but I think at the same time we are keeping one or two eyes on Amanda Brozier because we cannot forget him and we cannot stop him by bringing in some profile of a player that can stop him. Good, yeah. He wants to give Roger a chance. Yeah. That is what he's saying. Yeah, we really believe in him. He's talking about Broja now. Yeah, we really believe in him. We know him very well, and he can be an important striker for Chelsea. And we need to be careful. We are a bit disappointed with the situation of Christopher and Kuku, of course, because he should be a very important he should be a very important player for us, helping Nico Jackson to score goals. But that is football, and we need to accept that situation. Yeah, he's talking really good. Everything I agree with. Um, yeah, that's more or less it, really. Um, yeah, great words by Poch again. Let me put Adi on. Adi's here. Let me just get rid of it, please. Yeah, welcome, Adi. I see you're holding up the shirt.
Hey, yeah, Nick.
Yeah,
How you doing?
uh,
Thanks for coming in today.
yeah, good. Yeah, I was just. Did you see what Poch said?
Yeah, I did. I think I watched it briefly this evening.
Yeah,
I think he was talking about he talked about our injuries. He talks about the depth of the team, and he talks about. I think there was this guy who asked him questions about our transfer.
Yeah,
Uh, I think yes, he spoke about a lot of things though. But the key major thing is for me keeping our players fit. How are we gonna do that? We've been struggling with players' fitness since last season. We had a couple of our star players out of the team. Now we have the new signings in. I'm so surprised um, seeing our new signing Nkuku going through that issue again. Is kind of
mm,
pathetic. We can't afford to make the same mistake as last season. Probably we need to look into the physiotherapists. We need to look into the doctors. We need to look into what these players are eating,
yeah,
how the drill, their fitness coach. We need to ask questions about all this, what is happening during training. It's terrible to see the likes of Reece James going getting
yeah,
injured after what he has been through. We need to look for a kind of psychologist to evaluate what is currently happening. It's so sad we have players down.
yeah,
I'm
for
looking
sure.
forward to an exciting season. I'm looking forward to an exciting season. What do you think about the injuries, Nick?
Yeah, like Poch said, yeah, I was upset with Rich James because I know he wanted to play. Um, he wanted to play so much. Being the captain, he was so excited because he was the captain, but he wasn't fully ready. Poch took a risk and let him play against Liverpool, but the injury, he wasn't that. He was tired during the game. That's why he took him off, and that's why it cost us a goal as well. He couldn't run back because he's not ready. In training, he got that hamstring injury. The good news is he's not out for long. Could be days, he said. They said could be days, could be a couple of weeks. But they're going to make sure this time he's 100% ready. No more risk. And that's what I think, that's what's going to happen. And the other good thing, the other good thing this time we have a replacement for him, Malo Gusto, great young player. He's going to step up against West Ham. He probably start. He must start. But we come to the lineups in a little bit, then we could both name the lineups we think we want to be played. Who want, what we think. Yeah. So for that, I'm not that upset because we have a great squad, great young squad. The only thing is, we've lost Lewis Hall for this season. It's a signing. He's gone to Newcastle, but
Yeah,
we
sure.
have the option to buy him back. That Chelsea are not stupid. If he does so great at Newcastle, he's gonna come back. Um,
Yeah.
well, it will be up to him again. It's up to the player when things like this happen. And I do know he's a Newcastle fan as well. So let's see
Yeah, sure.
if he's going to want to come back. But I know he's a Newcastle
Yeah.
fan. But I hope he does well. I really do. And that way we can get him back one day. Let's see what happens with Lewis Hall. But, because we have other
I really hope
players. Yeah, go on. Go ahead, Adi. Yeah, go on.
I really hope so. I really hope he gets better to his best. But my major concern is are we still gonna get a replacement for Ulisse?
Hmm.
Crystal Palace went AWOL with Ulisse.
Yeah,
I don't know what
he
went wrong.
decided to sign another contract with Palace. Good luck to him. It's not going to be Elise, but we are being mentioned with some other young strikers, proper number nines, young. what's his name? Blanigan. He's at Arsenal at the moment on loan, and he can't get a game there. We are interested in him. Nothing official's come out, but the Sky Sports are saying, Chelsea are still looking into him. I don't know much about him, but I know he's a good player. Someone on Sky was talking about him, but that's why Poch said, he's not afraid. We have a good squad, but that striker position, he said, Broja will get the chance, and he said maybe we can't stop to give the chance to Broja, and then and go out and get another striker. He wants to try Broja. I can see it, and Poch thinks he's good enough, which I do as well. I love Broja. If they can make him, injury free, I think he's going to be the one to come in. Yeah, so that's why they're not too bothered about the striker. We have Broja still, and then hopefully Nkunku will come back in January. Yeah, go on.
You know something? I think Broja has got almost the same similar playing style with Jackson. Looking at both strikers, they are both physical.
Yeah,
They are both physical, and they've got pace in them. So I think we have two quality striker, almost the same playing pattern. I hope to see more of both of them this season. Giving us the best this season.
For sure. I always like Broja. He's more, he's young as well. Don't forget, but he's powerful. I like him when he goes. They can't knock him off the ball. Like Jackson. Jackson is not, no one can push him off. But we need Broja. That's why Poch, he said we haven't stopped looking into it, but we do have Broja. And he also said we don't want to stop Broja's progress, which I like. I like what he said, every word. Great press conference. Let's go to the West Ham game next. Unless you want to say anything else about the signings, about Lavia. I don't think Lavia will start against West Ham for sure.
No, he's not gonna start.
No, even Caicedo, I don't think he will risk him. Like he said today, Poch said, these two players already had a stress few days coming into the the transfers. So this has been stressful for them, and don't forget they're only young. So I think Caicedo could be on the bench, maybe. I think he could be on the bench, and Lavia not in the squad yet. No, but we're gonna see. If we remember last season, Adi, we went to West Ham and we drawed. We drawed 1-1, didn't we? With Felix getting the goal. I'll bring it up here. This is Rhys James. This is at West Ham last year. Where's Felix? He got that great goal. He got that flick. Remember? Here we are.
Yeah, sure, he did.
Yeah, it's another player, Felix. Chelsea haven't stopped thinking whether to bring him back on loan. I can't see it happening anymore because we bought so many players. I can see maybe, I don't know. I haven't given up hope. I like Felix a lot as well. I do. He's a great player. I don't know what's going to. Maybe it's rumors. It's only rumors. But it was a draw. The good thing, we beat them at home last year. We beat them at Stamford Bridge 2-1. I was at the game actually. This is some pictures from the game and other games. And it won't be an easy game. Like Poch said, this is not going to be easy. It never is an easy game with West Ham. big rivals. Yeah, we have Medvecki. That's the guy I want him to start against West Ham this time. I don't know what's going on with him. I know he's not injured. I don't think he's injured. Nothing. No one said he's injured.
I guess he's not
Yeah,
fit yet.
yeah, maybe not
He's not
fully
quite fit
fit,
yet.
but
Yeah,
let's see. Yeah, but let's
but
see. We're gonna
but
come
Nick,
to. Yeah, go on.
there's something I feel. I feel Sterling is gonna get more game time this season than any other attacker.
Maybe. Yeah,
We need that maturity in the team. We need that high
uh,
player that you know we need
yeah,
that
but yeah, go on. I'll come to
we,
Sterling. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
yeah we need
Yeah,
that leadership quality of a player. Even Sterling is not that a quite a
yeah,
leader yet, but the young lads need to play more with Sterling. So I won't be surprised if I'm seeing more of Sterling than every other winger.
yeah. What you said is a good point. Very good point. And I think with Sterling, it's up to him. He wasn't brilliant against Liverpool. Uh, for me, I didn't want him in the first place. And still, he hasn't proved me wrong. He hasn't proved me wrong. He still can't get that final ball right. He's supposed to be our experience. He is the most experienced player, apart from Silva, of course. But up front, he should be leading these boys. But I can't see it. I didn't see it in the pre-friendlies. I didn't see it against Liverpool. That's what I want. I don't want him to start against West Ham. Personally, I don't want him, but I know Poch will start him. Poch will give him another chance. But if he doesn't perform, he has to take him off and put someone else there. I don't care who it is. Maybe play Mudryk on that side. Bring Matson up there. He has to do something. But for me, I'll come to the lineups. We do that together. So have it in mind. Choose your team, Addy. So we see who we pick. Your team, not Poch's team or what we think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we Sterling now. I can't see him getting better. I can't really. I hope he proves me wrong still, but I'm not going to give him too long. I said I'll
Yeah,
give it
yeah,
to
yeah.
January. Yeah.
The most exciting thing is Chelsea is full of experience. Is full of highly spirited players.
Mm,
Players who wanna play, young lads who wanna pass a message to the gaffer that hey, I can play. Just trust me. I can play. Just trust me. So I believe we're not gonna lack that part of creativity this season,
yeah.
which we've been lacking for the past few seasons. It's gonna be great this season. So let's just
Yeah.
keep our finger crossed and hope injury won't ruin
Yeah.
the season for us.
Of course. Yeah. Before we go to the lineups, I want to just to say how great it was from Zola. Here we are, the great legend. He gave his blessing to Casado. Casado, I was asking the question on Twitter. I said, I hope he asks Zola before he puts the 25 on. And he did. If he called Zola and he said, he asked him, can I wear the number 25? Zola said, yeah, of course you can. He said, you have all my blessings. Yeah, of course you can have the 25. Which I always thought Zola would say. It's a great legend, unbelievable man as well. Yeah, I have to show Zola. Thank you, Zola, for that. For the great thing you have done for Casado. Uh, and Zola said, hopefully he will have some great, unbelievable days in the 25 like he did. Let's hope. I think he will. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go to the lineups. I think.
Oh, okay, Nick.
Yeah. Have you got your lineup? Have you?
Yeah, sure,
All right.
sure.
Tell me your lineup. What you think it should be against West Ham?
I'll start with the goalie. Um,
Yeah.
I'll put Sanchez in goal.
Yeah,
That's that's fine. Then the left back, I think I like the partnership of Chilwell and Colwill.
yes,
Those two left footers. Then I use Thiago as well. A solid rock.
yeah.
Thiago any day, anytime. Then this is gonna be tricky. Sorry, is Chalobah back from injury?
No, he's injured as well. Chalaba, he's still injured.
Okay, so I'll stick with last week. I'll stick with last week. Then I'll use Gusto Malo Gusto
Yeah,
replacing then at the
James.
middle of
So
the park. Yes, at the middle
yeah,
of the
so you
park, I'll start
yeah,
with.
go on, yeah, go carry on. Yeah,
Okay. At the middle of the park, I'll start with Enzo, and
yeah,
I'll pair Enzo with Galaga, just like last week.
yeah,
Enzo with Galaga. Then I'll start Chiku Emeka. He had a decent game. Chiku Emeka had a decent game, so I'll
yeah,
stick with Chiku Emeka. Then I'll start Madueke. I'll start Madueke this time around instead of Starling.
yeah,
Well, I'll start Madueke. Then I'll start Jack. I'll start maybe Modrag. I'll start Modrag.
yeah,
I'll start Modrag. Then I'll start Jackson up
yeah,
front. I'll start Jackson.
yeah. Good,
Yeah,
good
I
team.
think
It's
that's it.
more or less more or less the same as me. I've gone with the same formation. I think we start with a back three. So I had Sanchez, of course. He's a number one now. He has the number one for the moment. With Kepa gone. We have I have Disasi on the left of the back three, and I have Disasi, Silva, Levi Colville. Then on the right wing back, I have Gusto. On the left wing back, Chilwell, and in the middle, Enzo, and yeah, I think I said on my. I'm not sure if he's going to play. Could play, but I'll say Gallagher. Leave Cassetto on the bench for now. But I won't be surprised if Cassetto does start. I won't be. But let's go Gallagher, Enzo Gallagher.
Yeah,
Yeah, just in case. So, yeah, Gallagher. Then, of course, I will start Medvecchi. He's ready to go. I think he should play. Drop Sterling, put him on the bench and see if he comes on, if he can do anything. That's what I'll say. Jackson, of course, the striker, and Mudrik on the left. Yeah, so more or less we chose the same except one player, I think. Disasi, you didn't choose him. He's anyway. Yeah, Adi, you still there?
Nick. Yeah, Nick. I forgot. Yeah, yeah, sure. I
Yeah,
forgot.
no, I thought you forgot Disasi. Uh, we have a comment here from TCFC. Thanks for coming as always. Thanks T for your backup, your support. Uh, we need some people in that chat chat room. I don't know what's happened. Used to have a lot. I don't know what's happened to the panelists as well. Uh, only so is Adi's here with me, but that's okay. But usually we had more panelists, as Adi knows. But I don't know what's going on with everyone. Once sometimes they're all here, sometimes they're not. But we always do the show. It's not going to be as long as it used to be. We used to do 2-3 hours. Remember Adi, when everyone was here, but now it's only me and you. But yeah, that's the lineups we're going for. All right. You know what we do now? I think we do the predictions for all the games, not just Chelsea. Um, and the other news is Luton Town have postponed their game with Burnley because Luton, the FA told them they have to build a stand for the media so they can have all their press stuff there. So Luton is being postponed. They agreed to postpone it so they can do that stand because it's a very small ground. They are rebuilding, trying to rebuild another stadium, hopefully soon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why that's postponed. So if anyone's worried, saying it's waterlogged or it's nothing like that. They have to build a stand for the media, which they don't have. Anyway, so yeah, that's that one. And of course tonight, I think it started there. Is it started? I'm not sure what the time is. Let's see. Yeah, it started 7:45 kickoff was Forest Sheffield United. That's going on right now. I haven't checked on the result, but because we're going to do our predictions.
I think
Yeah.
Forest are in the lead. One go to none.
Oh, good. Yeah, I like to
Forest
see
in
Forest win. They always do good at home, Forest as well. But let's do them ourselves anyway. So let's. I'll go to. What do you think? Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United. What's the outcome, Adi?
It's obvious because I was watching that match a few minutes ago.
It doesn't
Nottingham
matter.
Forest are really playing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What you
Nottingham
said?
Forest are really
What's your final score line?
3-0, 3-0,
All right, because I'm going to put it down and
3-0.
see
Nottingham
3-0. So when we do the next show, we go see who got everything right or wrong. See how many games you get right. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I always thought Forest will win at home. Sheffield United just come back up. I don't know. I think 3. You said 3. No, I'm saying 3-1. 3-1. We have Bobby here. Bobby's come on. Let's put him in. Yeah. Welcome, Bobby.
Hi, Nick.
Hi. Yeah. We were just doing. We talked about Lavia. I'll come to you to give me all your thoughts on everything. We already heard Poch's press conference, which we liked a lot. God, and Lavia coming in, of course. Luis Hall, of course, going out, but we have a clause we can buy him back. But the problem is he is a Newcastle fan, so we don't know if we're going to get him back. But we do have a great squad. Yeah, we've been talking about everything. Let's go. You can say your say now if you want. Going back to Poch, are you are you happy what he said? Lavia, what you think about Lavia's deal? And Broja, Broja could be the one to be given more chance this time, this season. Go ahead, Bobby.
Broja?
Yeah, that's what Poch was saying. Did you hear the press conference?
I did. I watched it.
Yeah, he mentioned Broja quite a lot, really. He was saying, they were asking him, are you satisfied with all the signings now? He goes, I am, and they were saying to him, don't you think you need a striker because Nkunku's injured? And he said, we have, we don't stop looking, we always looking, but we mustn't forget. He said we have a Broja here, and I want to give him a chance. He said, more or less.
That's good, but is he fit enough? That's the problem.
Yeah, I think he's getting there. He's nearly ready, I think, because otherwise he wouldn't be talking like that. Yeah, he was right at the end. He was training, not train. I'm not sure if he's training on the pitch, but I think he's very ready for the next step. But like he said we haven't finished looking into a striker position. We are looking. The club is always looking. He said. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Let's talk about a player from Arsenal. If you heard, Blanigan, another young player.
I don't really know anything about him.
Yeah, not do I, but what I heard from pundits, they say he's a good player, young player, someone who can score goals, create goals. But Chelsea haven't said anything official. It's just talk at the moment. Yeah. Are you happy with the Lavia situation? I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I think the ownership has
Unbelievable. Isn't it?
supported Pochettino very well.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I was a little bit concerned when there wasn't an announcement for Lavia because I know it was crucial that he comes in to complete the midfield.
mm,
Now we have the midfield completed. Any other purchase we make, we can do it in a bit more of a relaxed fashion. Um,
exactly.
and if um, um, Broja is in the reckoning, as you say, well, then that's even better. Then
Yeah,
it's just even the goalkeeper we can look at in a relaxed fashion. You know, I would
mm.
rather see Kasper Schmeichel come and join us because I think he will help us and he will not need or want a very long contract.
Experience, yeah, as well. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't
So,
mind that probably. Yeah, I
yes.
mean, to give Sanchez some a competition, we need someone like that. Yeah,
Oh,
um,
definitely.
but I'm very happy what the body's done. Like Pochi, so couldn't give more praise to them today. Win Stanley and what's his name, the other guy. Keep forgetting his name. Sure, is it? Sure. Yeah, and he was talking a lot about the ball, how much they're doing, and they haven't stopped. And they make, the project. They're making all these young players. Like I said, I like Lavia, that loves the project. Even the players have talked about Win Stanley a lot. Uh, the way he talks, they like the way Chelsea are doing. This project is great. But the other thing is, we mustn't get overexcited. Fans are already saying we've won the league. That's crazy. Or we're going to win the league. I don't think so. They mustn't forget this is young team, young squad. You have to give them time.
And the
So
squad is not complete yet. There's still
no,
one or two.
yeah. Go
You
ahead,
know, we
Bobby.
do need that backup striker. If it's Broja, we need him back fit and scoring. We still need a bit of a playmaker. You know, Elise
Mm.
deal didn't go through. I think that was what he
Mm.
was meant to be, because I just come from a space where people are talking about, and I agree with it, that if we are indeed to use Sterling, then use him to his strengths, which is the fox in the box, which means he needs to be fed by somebody, a creator. So we need to look at that. And then, of course, the goalkeeping situation. There's not much we can just about manage at the moment, but when you're
Yeah.
managing, you're not really talking about winning the Premier League.
Oh yeah. Uh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's all right, Tobago. Thanks for sending the message. Yeah. Uh, must win on Sunday. I'll put that up in a minute. I'm just. Yeah. A Bulligan. Yeah, Tobago. Thanks for being in the chat anyway. Anytime you can come on, I know you do. Bulligan is an Arsenal team. Young striker, another young striker full of potential. I forgot the club he was at before. Arsenal got him on loan. Um, was it a Norwegian club? I'll check. Uh, let me check on that. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this game against West Ham is going to tell me where we are. Because the next few games, West Ham, Forest, Luton, Fulham, apart from Luton that wasn't in the Premier League, these were all games we struggled. We didn't beat these people. And if we are able to beat them like we should,
Oh,
then
yeah,
it will
yeah, go
tell
on.
me at what level we've developed to and whether we can actually hope for the top four. It's a very important game. They are still a strong side. Remember, they've got Alvarez now replacing Declan Rice. They're still very physical. It's interesting. We also now pay attention to physicality. I
Yeah.
think we can win, but it'd be interesting to see how
Carry
we
on
go
after I
through.
open the door.
Yeah, as I was saying, I think we can win, but it'll be really interesting to see how we deal with the with that sort of threat now. don't know who I'm with. Who is that?
Yeah, so I'm back. I just had to open the door.
Okay, who's the other panel member? I can't see any
Yeah,
name.
Adi. That's
Oh,
Adi.
Adi. Okay, hi, Adi.
Adi's here. Yeah, Adi, yeah, you
Hi,
still there?
Bobby.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm here.
I just looked it up, and yeah, he's an American professional international player. Plays for the United States. This is Florian Bulligan.
But
Yeah.
it's interesting that he's not.
Nick,
I've heard him
hi,
being
Nick.
on sale, but why isn't he good enough to play with Arsenal? That's the
Uh,
concern, isn't it?
he can't get enough minutes.
Nick,
Yeah, he has played for them. Yeah,
Nick.
go on. Yeah, go ahead, Adi.
Yeah, Nick. His name is Balogun. He's a Nigerian.
Bologan.
His
Yeah,
parents. Yeah. Yes, his
he's
parents is from Nigeria.
yeah,
Balogun.
fully, yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
if you
plays in
look him up,
Arsenal's academy.
yeah, he plays for
I know
Arsenal.
it too well.
Yeah, go
Academy,
ahead.
yes.
Yeah,
Then I think from there he went on loan in Italy. He scored 3 goals last season, or 4 goals. I think he's a clinical striker.
yeah. Because he's young, and we're going like the young model. That that's what they're thinking. It could be him. But nothing's for sure. Chelsea haven't, said anything. It's just the rumors out there that the guy could be interested in our project as well, because they're all these young, they're all listening to each other. They're all a lot of Nigerians as well. So yeah, let's see what's. Do we want him? Do you guys want him? I don't know enough about him, but he's a good player to play for US. Don't forget he plays for the international team.
All that young generation, they all want Chelsea. They all like Chelsea.
Everyone.
They all like the Chelsea project. It's those flipping idiots in Talk Sports and Sky Sports, those misinformed Liverpool supporting fools that are trying to disrespect the Chelsea project and everything they've done. I've been really having a go at them. They keep talking about, Chelsea have spent 945 million. Yeah, we've spent that money, but you haven't taken into consideration the fact that we have had a complete revamp, entire replacement of a squad. We've gotten rid of at the moment close to 21 players and counting. I mean, they won't say that, but they'll put it out there as if we're just wasting money. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. I hate them. I really hate them, especially that Sky Sports. They are just terrible.
Yeah,
They've got
but
all these
yeah,
women that they misinform that support Liverpool, and they come out with this crap. I'm
oh
so
yeah,
angry.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
Oh gosh,
I
there's
think
one that was
what
on.
an
There was one.
agenda.
I think she's an ex-footballer. She was
yeah,
on Sky Sports
she's an
on Talk
ex-player.
Sport, talking
Yeah, the
absolute
colour girl
nonsense.
she played for England and
Ah,
Arsenal, I think.
she
Arsenal.
just sounded like a complete fool.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is a fool.
she didn't know anything, and it all came out. And I put out a tweet. Why are you giving this person airtime? Doesn't know what she's talking about, but
Yeah,
just
exactly.
to
But
try and make Chelsea look bad.
yeah, every time if I see her and she's on there, I'll switch it off.
I can't stand her.
I can't stand her talk when she talks a lot of rubbish, like Jamie Carragher as well. Another one.
Yeah,
Another one. Never.
Jamie O'Hara.
Yeah.
That
Another
guy
one.
is a fucking cunt.
O'Hara.
Yes.
Twat.
There's a lot of them, but the good thing we had Jody Morris the other day, saying the truth about the club. Great to see Jody Morris again, because he worked with a lot of these young players we have, and he knows them. Apart the
a lot of ex-Chelsea, and we're not as spiteful. Look at what Danny Murphy was saying the other day. You could see the way he was twisting his mouth and his face.
God, another one really pissed me off. Oh, yeah, because he's a Liverpool, through and through. They hate us. No love lost. Yeah, go on.
We have a lot of ex-players, people like you mentioned, Jody Morris. but he
Yeah.
doesn't talk spitefully
No,
against
God,
other
no,
teams. He just
never.
says it as it is and talks up Chelsea, and rightly so. Yeah,
Yeah, Murphy. I thought he was okay on that match of the day before, but now the
no,
way he
he's a
talks
wanker.
about us, he's gone down. He's like God, like Shearer. I can't stand Shearer anymore. I can't stand him. Murphy. I can't stand most of them.
Yeah.
Even Lineker is not so, but he can't say too many bad things about us because he's the host. but I'm sure he would want to. Yeah, yeah,
They're
shame.
biased, Nick. You know,
Yeah, they are
they're
too.
not. They don't report sports. They create propaganda. You know,
Yeah, they
they
just say
create the news.
they say what they want to say,
Yeah.
and they think everyone is going to agree with them, but no, no chance. Yeah, it's
Listen
all
to
about
what
hate.
Lavia said. You know, he got on the phone to Hazard, who helped him with the move, and these guys they really know what Chelsea's about, and they want to play for the project, for the club, and they're surrounded by their peers, players
Hmm.
all of the same age.
Yeah,
It's a wonderful project, and if it works, it will be absolutely tremendous. It really will.
yeah. That's a good comment from T. We could talk about we have a bit, but not too much. Reece James, Bobby. What do you think
Yeah.
we should do with Reece James? God,
It's a big
um,
problem, isn't it?
yeah,
Because a
massive.
fit with Reece James really
Oh,
single-handedly pushes Chelsea to another level. But
yeah,
this constant, I mean, this is his fifth hamstring in about 2 years. It's a concern. It is a concern. I don't know what can happen. Poch is saying that, we will keep an eye on it and it's only going to be a matter of weeks. But honestly, the
hmm.
way it goes, I don't really expect him back till at least December. If he's earlier
Yeah,
than
God.
that, it will be a big, big bonus. But,
Yeah, I hope it's earlier. He said it could be days, it could be weeks, but how
no,
many weeks? The problem, with Reece James, he showed it against Liverpool. He wasn't ready completely because he got tired before the game was up,
yeah.
and it cost us a goal. If you remember, he couldn't run back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He couldn't run back because he wasn't fit enough.
No.
Big mistake that was for me. Uh, that's why Poch was so, talking about him for so long today, saying that this time they're going to make sure, absolutely sure, that he's got to be 100% ready before they start him again.
That'll
I
mean
hope,
December, January.
yeah, I don't mind, for me, I don't mind. They have to do what they have to do, but make sure he's ready, absolutely ready, before he even goes on the bench. Because that's, and we take it from there. Yeah, the only good thing is we have Malo Gusto, but big boots he has to fill, especially against West Ham. Um, you know, against West Ham on Sunday. It's never easy with West Ham. It's like their cup final. I know they say West Ham Tottenham is a cup final, maybe for some fans, but I know West Ham. There's nothing they like more than to beat Chelsea. Uh, it's always been like that, and we always wanted to beat West Ham. And we only beat them last year 2-1 close, and 1-1 at their ground. But it was a draw, yeah. So it won't be easy. Like Poch knows it won't be easy. Let's hope our young players can do it. Yeah, that's why Rhys James. Yeah, I know we all feel sorry for him. Great player, great guy. Like Bobby said, we're a different team with Rhys James, for sure, especially going forward. God. Yeah, let's hope the rest of them will turn. I'm sure they will turn up. They're going to be, hungry for that game. Yeah. Yeah, Adi, let's go to you. What's your thoughts of Rhys James?
I think I said it the other time.
Mm,
James needs to be fit. We
Yeah.
remember what happened that season. James wasn't really, you know, well last season. He didn't play well. He was always coming on and off. He had that long setback at the time he was supposed to recover. I think it does go down to the medical team or to the trainers. I feel there's something we aren't doing right. We can't always get couple of players out of the team. It cost us a lot last season. We had almost half of the team out of the out on injury. So we need to find a balance to this. Really need to do much findings. Probably they should get a psychologist who would help
Mm.
these guys stay out of injury, because I could remember back 4 or 5 years ago, Manchester United was struggling on these issues, having injury issues. They had to go through the psychological review, and they had to do overall of medical staffs. I think Chelsea should be considering this as a part of you know making the team better. I'm also feeling a bit scared for Chilwell. These are the couple of guys that gives us issues when it matters the most.
Yeah.
Chilwell, I'm also praying, yeah, he stay fit till the end of the season. Enzo, no doubt with that. Enzo has been a great guy, so I feel Enzo is physically fit enough to play the whole season. He came from a difficult league. Sisado is not really a injury player as well. He's strong, just like we had Kante. You know, Kante early lives. He had full seasons without an injury. This should tell us we are expecting more of that from Sisado. I just hope Rishi James can come back better and stronger, because we all saw what he did. It's James, what he did last week. He was controlling the midfield. He had to lecture Arnold from afar. This is brilliant from James. So I hope and I pray he gets fit. I
Yeah.
think I think that should be all for now.
Yeah. Thanks, Ali, for that. Yeah, I think we talked about a lot. Let's go. Um.
Nick, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Go
wanted to
ahead.
talk about what Bobby said. I think
Yeah.
there's an agenda for. I think when you listen to Sky Sports, you hear them bring people who criticize Chelsea.
Hmm.
Most of the people hate what Chelsea is doing now. I think people are waiting to get us on financial fair play. People are crossing their ends and looking for where we breach the rules. But I hope they won't find a loophole from us, because now people are saying we're spending. Arsenal fans are shouting Chelsea is spending. Manchester United fans, Chelsea is spending. But
Yeah.
looking at the books, we I think we have sold more than we bought. Looking at the books, this
No,
transfer
Andy, we're
window,
good. We're good. Our owners, when they came in, they did tell us that they know everything about financial fair play. They have studied it. They know the limitations. They know what they can spend. They know what they need to replenish, and they're on it. Look at how they've offloaded Lewis Hall with a buyback and sell-on clause if
Yeah.
they choose to activate it. He's still our player, so
Hmm.
that's if they choose to buy him. If he balls out, we bring him back. If they
Yeah.
buy him, that's 28 million straight profit. So
Unless Bobby, what if Luis Hall wants to stay at Newcastle?
well, that's 28 million straight off profit. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter, whatever way
Yeah,
we
it's
get
a
our
good
money.
deal. Good deal that we made. It's like a loan. It's like we send him on loan, really.
We have sent him on loan for this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
And next season they'll decide whether they want to buy him or not, or we'll decide whether we want him back or not.
Yeah.
If he
That's the
insists
only
on,
good thing, because I don't know why Poch wanted to, send him out on loan in the first place. I know he's
well, it's
18.
because nobody came in like Newcastle have.
Yeah.
Now, if he insists he wants to stay, well, you know, you can't keep everybody. There's going to be
No,
those that will go, and
yeah, and he doesn't
fine.
want to. Yeah, go on.
We get our
And yeah,
28 million, and we
another
get
thing, we
our
have
buyback.
Matson, you know, he doesn't want to send him on loan. It doesn't look like it. He's
No, he's going to stay. Crikey, we
yeah,
got to keep somebody, Nick. You
yeah,
know, we need. He
yeah,
said he wants a 22, 23-man squad with 5
youngsters
youngsters. I think
from
that's
the
fair enough.
academy. Yeah, the good thing is he's looking at this academy of us, and he said it again. He said it today. We have a great academy. They're training. We've had 5 training with us today. And
Yeah.
he said
Well,
they're all
Alfie
great.
Gilchrist,
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned, he needs to come in because Reese is out.
yeah, I like that player. God,
Deputise
yeah,
Gusto.
yeah. We saw them in the preseason. They're great players, man.
Absolutely.
Great.
Back
Yeah,
Humphreys is still there.
yeah.
He hasn't gone.
And we have the attacker. I think they send him on loan now. Bostow, what's his name?
Mason Burstow. Has he gone
Yeah.
on loan? As far as I know, he's still there.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about him if he's still
No,
there.
he's still there.
Maybe. That's why he's not that anxious to go and buy another striker. Because we have Broja, we have Burstow. All right, he's not ready yet, but Pochettino knows what he's doing. He said, of course, the club will never stop looking at potential, or they will always look. But he also said that the striker department, there's not many great strikers out there.
Not really. And the
except
backup
for-
goalkeeper we've got is Lucas Bergstrom,
Yes,
18 years old.
yeah. Maybe getting a goalkeeper is more important for us, I think, really. Yeah, I think the board, they know what they're doing, and everyone's jealous. It's pure jealousy from Liverpool, Arsenal fans. I heard them on Twitter the other day. I was on there, and we had 1 or 2 Liverpool and Arsenal talking a load of rubbish. I can't stop laughing, sometimes, because they're only jealous because we know what to do. That's the thing. Yeah, sorry, Bobby, I disturbed you. You were talking about the transfer thing. Bobby?
No, sorry, I was struggling to unmute now.
Oh.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, they don't
Yeah.
like me. Not all those platforms. When I'm there, I give it to them straight. They know me. They know I don't have time for their BS. Can't
Yeah.
stand them.
Okay.
You're right. It's jealousy, and it's a very ugly emotion.
It is, yeah. Let's welcome to Vernal. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're good. Thanks for coming on. He's saying Brennan Johnson was not good in the first half. Okay. He's talking about Newcastle Forest against Sheffield United.
Where is that? Where are they watching that?
It's on Sky Live, if you want to put
Really?
this. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's on Sky, Bobby. Yeah, I think it's half time. I'm not sure what the score is. Forest were winning 1-0 before. Adil, you know the halftime score? Werner, we should know. Can you tell us the halftime score, Werner?
Yeah, sure.
gonna try and
1-0.
work it.
1-0. 1-0.
1-0, so it's only 1-0.
Forest.
Oh yeah, we go back to the predictions in a minute. We were doing it when Bobby wasn't here, so we went back to the talk. Yeah, so I understand. Brendan Johnson is usually it's 1-0. Yeah, you just saw. Yeah, thanks. I still say Forest are gonna win. I was just about to say let's do that now. When I see I can do it in the predictive or Tobago, if you're there, you want to do the predictions with us for the fixtures this weekend from today. You can join in. So I'll go back to Adi. He was saying Forest 3-0. Yeah, and I said Forest 3-1. Bobby, for you.
You know,
Forest.
I say win or lose. So
I know.
who are they playing?
They're playing up Forest.
Yeah, who?
Sheffield United.
No, they'll win.
So I'll pull W for you. We'll see how many we get right, on the next show. Okay, Adi, Liverpool, Bournemouth to tomorrow, 3:00 kickoff. at Anfield, Liverpool, Bournemouth.
I think Liverpool will go through. It should be a tight score. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 0.
You're going 2-0. 2-0. Bobby,
Liverpool who?
Liverpool, Bournemouth.
Yeah, Liverpool. It's gonna
Win.
yeah.
W
Look
for
on, you
you.
say this is on Sky?
Yeah.
Sky what?
Sports. Sky 1. I'm not sure. I haven't put it on yet.
No, it's not. That's Leeds and West Brom.
Oh, it's Little West Brom, so it must be another channel. As it's watching in South Africa. Ghana.
Well, they see things differently there.
Yeah, they've got a different channel. Oh, you know what channel? It's probably on that new ITV channel.
No, in Nigeria, yeah, we've got Super Sports.
Yeah, that's
Super
different.
Sports.
Yeah. You can get it. Some people, they have to have the right satellite. I think me and Bobby have got just Sky. That's why he's not on there. Anyway, so Bobby said Liverpool win. You said 2-0. I'm saying, I think 3-1 again. I'm going 3-1 Liverpool. Let's go quickly through these games. Wolves, Brighton, Addy. Wolves at home.
It's gonna be a tough match. I think I'll go for a 2-2 draw.
2-2 Wolves, Brighton. 2-2 for you. Bobby, Wolves, Brighton.
Yeah, it won't be that easy because Wolves played very well against Man United. They were unlucky. It's just they had some problems finishing. I will say, I'll go for a draw as well.
Yeah, I put a D for that. Draw. A draw for you. Wolves, Brighton for me. With the way Wolves played against United, if they can do that again, they'll have to win. And they can't score, that's a problem. They still have that problem. Like us, we couldn't score. No, it's Wolves. It's got to be tight, this game. I'll go 1-0 Wolves. If they're going to win, it won't be many goals. 1-0 Wolves, yeah. Fulham, Brentford, London Derby, West London Derby, Addy.
This is the biggest match of Saturday. The biggest match tomorrow. That's a big match, you know.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Fulham from Brentford is also in high spirit right now. This match is a bit difficult for me. I think the likes of Mitrovic who comes to the party. I should give Fulham it beats Fulham to win. I think a bit of an edge. Fulham to win 1-0.
Yeah,
No,
you're going one.
Sorry,
Yeah,
not
go
1-0. It's gonna be a high scoring match. Both teams can score. So it should be 3-2. Fulham 3.
3-2 to Fulham, you're saying?
3-2.
3-2. Bobby,
Fulham.
what you're 3-2 to Fulham, yeah, I'll put it down. Bobby?
Well, it's another difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah. Very difficult, really.
Fulham, Brentford. Brentford are a good team, you know. Okay, I'll just give it to Fulham without conviction, but I'll say Fulham will win.
Yeah, you're saying Fulham win. I think Fulham, because they have Mitrovic, they have William still.
They don't have Mitrovic anymore. I think he's gone to Saudi, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, he hasn't gone yet. He's still there. He was playing. He was playing last week. When against Tottenham when they draw 2-2. Yeah, no, he hasn't gone yet. Maybe he's changed his mind. I think he's still there. I'm sure I saw him last week. You said Fulham win, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, Fulham win. Win, Fulham. Yeah, let's put Batty's back. Yeah, let's see what's happening. Yeah, yeah. I think Mitrovic played against Tottenham, didn't he? Last week, Adi, if I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
What match?
No, I'm just saying because no, because he was going to go to the Arab team, Mitrovic. Well, I don't think he's
Yeah.
gone.
No, I don't think he's going. Fulham are reluctant to let him go,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
don't think he's going.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I put. That's what I'm going Fulham to win. You said 3-2. I think I'll go 2-1 to Fulham. 2-1. All right, then we move on to Saturday afternoon. This is on Sky. 5:30 kickoff. Tottenham Man United. Adi.
I think Tottenham will win this one. Tottenham will win this one.
How many?
2 goals to 2 goals to 1.
2-1. Okay, Bobby, what you said about Tottenham United?
Yeah, I think Spurs will win this one as well because the officials will try and pretend they don't back Man United, so they
Yeah,
won't do them any favors, so they won't have any help.
yeah, that's
So
true. That's true.
Spurs will probably win this.
Yeah, and for me, it's not many times I say I want to see Tottenham win, but if there's one game I want them to win, is tomorrow. God, I'll be watching and backing them tomorrow to put this cheating United out of the way. I wish I'd thrash them actually. They have to beat United for the cheating. Having Ferguson in the VAR box at Old Trafford. How many times are we going to see this? They rob Wolves, complete robbery, live on TV, and no one's done nothing about it. That ref is still refereeing. God, yeah, Tottenham, please crush this United, please. So I'm going with hope 3-0 to Tottenham. First time I really want Tottenham. It's the first time because United are just overdoing it now. It's not the first time this has happened. How many games we saw last year? Then they cheated themselves to a win or draw,
Last
whatever.
year, for decades, they've been doing
Yeah,
it.
for decades, but not this openly. Pure penalty. This is unbelievable. What's that? How can they not see that's a penalty when the goalkeeper rushes? He nearly knocks out the Wolves forward. Doesn't touch the ball. Nowhere near the ball. Even Neville, who's a United fanatical, it was a blatant penalty. The only one who said, he might not be. He's that stupid Jamie Carragher. What's he talking about, that idiot? Oh, my God. He said,
Man,
yeah,
that man is a piece of shit.
he
He's a
is,
fucking
yeah.
piece of shit.
I don't know why they have him on TV. I don't get it. After what he did, we all know what he did. And they still have him on TV. It's disgusting, really. That Gallagher should be shot and hanged with what's his name, the United pervert Greenwood. Put them up there, hang both of them at the same time. That's what they should do. God, they're thinking of bringing a. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Let me Greenwood thing after these predictions. Right, Man City, Newcastle. City at home, 8 p.m. kickoff. So we got 2 live games tomorrow. That's on Sky Sports as well.
Yeah.
Adi, City, Liverpool.
Yeah, I think City Liverpool. Are you sure?
Yeah,
That's City Newcastle. City Newcastle.
Sorry, City Newcastle. Yeah, God. Talking about Carragher has got me saying Liverpool. Yeah, go on. Yeah,
Oh, this is gonna be a shocker. I think
big
it
game.
should be Newcastle all the way. Newcastle all the way. Newcastle 4-3. I think a high scoring match 4-3. Newcastle should edge because looking at what City did during the midweek, they couldn't
Yeah,
beat Sevilla convincingly. They are missing Godungan and they are missing De Bruyne. I think it will be a difficult game for them with a team like Newcastle who is full of pace and very good on the counter attack. Akonji is gonna be really, really in big trouble this time around.
okay.
Uh,
So you'll say Newcastle 4-3, yeah? Yeah? Adi,
yeah, sure, Nick, sure, four
I
three.
was 4-3 Newcastle, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
that's a big score you're saying. 4-3. For me, it's gonna be a close game. I think it'd be a draw. Newcastle will get a draw. I'm going 1-1 draw. 3-4 1-1. Bobby, what you're saying?
I
City.
fancy Newcastle for this one. I
You're
think
saying
City are
yeah.
due a beating. Yeah,
So you're going away win. Away
yeah.
win. Okay, that's good. Away win for you. That'd be something big, but I won't be surprised. Newcastle, they smashed Villa 5-1 last week. I know it's only the first game, but anyway, yeah, anything can happen in this game.
Nick, if you
Yeah,
notice, City are always bad at the beginning of the season.
yeah,
They've done
but
that three,
they wiped
two, three
away.
seasons.
They won 3-0 last week. Don't forget three
Yeah,
0
yeah, I know. Beginning of the season, they are always inconsistent. Their match
But
result
yeah,
is
we must
always
say it was Burnley at
you,
home. It
you,
was only
you
Burnley who
know,
just come up. Yeah, go on.
sorry to say, Arsenal is a fucker. Arsenal was supposed to win the Premier League last season, but they bottled it.
Oh, you for
So
sure.
Arsenal is not reliable. City had lost the league last season, but we don't know what
Any
happened
other
to
team,
Arsenal.
yeah, Arsenal faded away badly. Yeah, I'm still going 1-1. I think City. They're just, they're still the champions. So they, yeah, but I won't be shocked if Newcastle do win. No, but 1-1 for me. Let's go to the next game. Aston Villa, Everton, also on Sunday, 2 o'clock game. What you're saying,
Uh,
Adi?
I think this should be a walkover for Aston Villa. I'm not convinced Everton is a good team right now. Everton is
Mm,
looking really shaky.
yeah,
They are looking really shaky. They are not looking like a big team. So I'm predicting 2-0. Aston Villa 2, Everton 0.
2-0 Villa. Okay, 2-0. Bobby, win, away win or draw?
Who's this?
Aston Villa, Everton,
Oh, that's tight. I'll go Villa home win.
home win. Okay, I'm going. Yeah, tricky game. Villa are very good, under Emery. They got smashed last week, but they're still good. Everton, struggling again. Well, it's still early to say, but I think Villa will win as well. Yeah, I'm going 2-1. 2-1, I go. Yeah. Then I'll leave our game to last. That's the next game, of course, 4:30 on Sky Live kickoff. But I'll go to Monday's game, Palace Arsenal
Sorry to
before.
cut you off, Nick.
Yeah,
I think um Sheffield have gotten a goal back. It's
Oh,
now
see,
1-0.
1-1. So my one is still on. Your one is gone. I said 3-1. Yeah, let's see what happens with that. Anyway, so we go to Crystal Palace and Arsenal, who are playing on Monday. Before we go to the big one, Adi, Palace, Arsenal, another big London derby. This is the
I don't
South.
think
This is the
Arsenal is
South.
gonna do.
Yeah, go on. Say again.
Arsenal is gonna do a clean sweep on Crystal Palace.
Palace.
Arsenal is gonna win this one. I'm sure.
What's your score?
Arsenal is gonna win this one. 3-1.
Wow. 1-3. Bobby.
3-1.
Yeah, put it down. 3-1. You're saying, Bobby, what you think? Bobby's gone. All right, I'll say I'm going with Palace to win 1-0. 1-0. Because I want Arsenal to lose, of course. But let's see what happens. The last game, Adi, sorry, Bobby's gone as well now. Bobby's back. Let's put Bobby back. Hold on a minute. Oh, hi, Bobby. I thought you left.
No, I went to unmute and I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, it happens. So we got up to
Arsenal Palace.
yeah,
I can't
Palace,
see past Arsenal for this one.
Crystal Palace. It's the South London derby. This one.
Yeah, Arsenal's gonna win.
You're saying how many? Oh, you don't say. All right, so you're saying away win. I said 1-0 to Palace because I know what Palace can do with Hodgson. I admire Ray Hodgson. Shame Hudson-Odoi is not there yet. They really want Hudson-Odoi. It looks like he's going to go to Fulham as well. Sorry, to Palace. Oh, to Fulham. That's Fulham. Sorry. What am I talking about? God. I was thinking about Lewis Hall game where he was going to go to Palace. Yeah, so I'm going 1-0 to Palace. All right, West Ham and the last and the best game of the day is West Ham Chelsea, of course. So, Adi, what's your score?
Chelsea, definitely Chelsea. We're gonna win this one. 2-0 win.
2-0. I hope you're right. Good. 2-0. I'm going what I said the other day, and I said we can win. It's gonna be hard. It will be hard, but if Van Cooker was there as well, we'll go 3-1. But because he's not, I'm going 2-1 Chelsea. I can always see West Ham scoring. At least one goal. So 2-1 to Chelsea. Bobby, I know he's going to say win Chelsea.
Yeah,
Bobby,
Chelsea win. Yeah.
I don't have to ask you. But it ain't going to be easy, really. West Ham, they're going to be up for it. The crowd be up for it. But so would our crowd. You couldn't get a ticket if you wanted one. It was sold out. The away section was sold out the first day. We don't get enough tickets, so we can all go like we used to years ago. Shame about that, but put Bobby Chelsea win, of course. All right, we put all our predictions. See what happens. See who gets more. Hopefully, both of you be here next. Probably Monday. We're going to do the reaction for the West Ham game. Yeah. Anything else? I think we discussed everything. Let me just get your two thoughts. My thoughts on Mason Greenwood, Bobby, and all these on Twitter. Man United, some fans of theirs, they want to give him a chance. They want to see him play. What do you think about this Mason Greenwood saga?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that I think he was cleared, wasn't he? But the fact is, the stain on him is still there. And, Man United have to decide whether they want to carry that responsibility or just... Personally, I would have found an intelligent way to just get rid of him.
Yeah.
it's too much. You know, that audio. Yes, he wasn't found guilty in the court of law, and you're guilty until proven. Sorry, you're innocent until proven guilty. And when you are proven innocent, or rather, when you're said to be innocent, you're innocent in principle.
Yeah.
But there's a lot there that there are many people that don't believe that. So
Mm.
they have to decide: do we want to really play this game? Do we want to be in a situation of something as controversial? I personally, I don't think there's a player that's good. Well, there's very few players good enough. It's a difficult one, but I wouldn't have him in the team.
No.
Personally, he's not good enough. If it was somebody
Yeah.
that was irrepressible, then you would say, okay, I'll brave it based on the court judgment. But he's
Yeah.
not. So I don't see why they're playing with this one. Because
Yeah.
you can imagine everywhere they go, there will be chants from the stands.
Oh God.
There will
It
be
could be worse. So you could get some really
demonstrations.
fanatical
Yeah.
women, even women coming onto the pitch. I wouldn't be shocked because they saw what happened. We all saw, we all heard the tapes, the video. We all heard what, sorry, not video, we heard what happened. It wasn't good to see. I saw it, and I can't see United really bringing him back. It will kill him. Even it would be worse for him than anyone.
Although, I'm not saying this is the case, but the unfortunate thing is we live in such a sick world. There are instances where people set this up. I know of someone that was
Oh
very
yes,
badly falsely accused.
yeah.
And there was allegedly, and I use the word allegedly, that sort of recorded evidence, and it ended up being a pack of lies. And you see, another thing is the case of Benjamin Mendy. There were so many lies told in court. And what annoys me is that I think we'll get closer to the truth if, when it's found that these people are lying against someone, they face a penalty.
Oh
Then it
yes,
wouldn't happen. Then we
they
would
should.
have the
Yeah.
proper things. You would go there and tell the truth rather than go there and seek publicity and money. It's a difficult one. It
Oh
really
yeah, I
is.
get you. I get what you're saying. How many times it's happened? They say this. It's all lies just to make money. A
Yeah,
lot of girls would do anything, but this was
that's the
different. I don't
sad
know.
thing.
A lot of girls will do anything for money. We all know, but it's the
And
way the way when I heard when you hear everything and they're together,
you saw the
uh,
pictures.
in all the pictures and all that. All the pictures, like you could make it up, yeah, but this one I think is true. That's what I really genuinely think. I know it happens some lie, but this one, the way I heard it and you could see the way she was talking and he was as well. So I don't know. For me, it looks bad for him.
It does
Um,
look bad. It does look bad, but I always hesitate to judge because,
yeah,
especially when he's been found not guilty.
mm, I
Now,
don't know.
people may say, okay, maybe I don't know what to think, Nick. I really
It's
don't.
hard, yeah.
Yeah.
There's we're just saying what we think a little bit, but it's up to United what they do with him and himself. So, but it wouldn't be good for me, it wouldn't be good for him to come go and play for them and come to go to the other clubs. He's going to have some hate, some abuse,
Hmm.
and it won't be just abuse. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Chelsea. You're going 3-0 Chelsea, of course. With a name like yours, you have to. Yeah. Who went 3-0? None of us went 3-0. What do we say? Bobby, Chelsea win. I went 2-1 Chelsea. Andy went 2-0 Chelsea. So I hope you're the one who's right. It'd be great to win 3-0 at West Ham. Like it's quite a while since we've done that, a couple of seasons. Yeah, that'd be great. Um, I think that's the last time we beat them was 3-0, if I'm right. I think. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for coming on, Chelsea. Yeah, Addy. Anything else to you want to say? Anything about Mason Greenwood as well? What do you think they
I
should
think
do?
Greenwood did something bad.
Yeah.
All these young kids. I think once they attain some success, they tend to make a mess of it. I think he's being more of a spoilt brat, and
Mm,
he needs help. He doesn't need scolding, but he needs help. I think he's still gonna do it again. He's still gonna do
mm,
it again. He really needs help. I hope they can help him with such problem, because the tape was out there obviously, except they are trying to act, which I don't
yeah.
think is true in this scenario. He
No.
was forced. Now I think now he's forced to marry the girl. He's forced to marry the girl due to the to the whole scenario. I won't be surprised hearing it in the news again that he beat up the lady.
Well, if that
And
happens again, then they will put him away for life. Because if he does it
it's
again,
better. I think it's better. Only an animal beats eats a woman.
yeah,
Why would you
exactly.
eat a woman?
And you can't say, doesn't the way you hear it all, you know, it's true. We saw it. What happened? So I
Yeah.
don't know how they
Just,
didn't find him guilty. I don't know
uh, uh,
why. Maybe I don't know
it's
money.
just it's just about the corrupt system. Is what we're
Yeah.
talking about. If this is to be someone from Africa, it's not gonna be taken lightly. We also what happened with Mendy, like Bobby said.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate of Mendy, because in the society we find ourselves, we people too tend to misbehave, but when the reality start to set in, then you begin to find out that the people who you like most are the ones misbehaving. you know Greenwood should learn from this. I hope he learned from this, but I feel Manchester United should put up a statement by terminating his contract.
Mm.
His contract ought to be terminated. I think then Ronaldo had to unfollow him on all his social media. The likes of Bruno did as well. So this is telling us he was guilty of what was accused of. What he was accused of. I think he should
I
be
think
careful.
Mm.
Yeah.
United are in a very difficult situation because if you just terminate his contract, that means you are going against a court ruling, and that means you are setting up your own kangaroo court.
Mm.
He's been found not guilty in a formal court of law. You're obliged to respect that, regardless of whether you believe it or not, especially as an establishment. What they could have done was found a way to sell him or to. It's very difficult. That's what I'm saying. It's a very difficult situation
No,
because
no club
you're
want to buy him. No club want to buy
exactly,
him.
but you can't. Your own opinion over something that has been ruled in court really holds no water, and it makes you look bad. That means you're trying to overrule the court on what basis? On what basis? He had a fair trial. You see what I'm saying? So even though you or me or anybody could feel this guy did something, there must have been something that made the court throw it out. Because the courts, let me tell you something for sure, the courts, particularly in this country, are very, very, very much highly in favor of women. Very much. So for them to throw it out, there must have been something they saw, maybe something she then changed in her own statement, which I think that's what it was, that made them unable to
To
pursue it further. So it's such a difficult thing that,
delicate matter.
yeah, I
It's
can
hard, I
see
know.
why. I can see why they're tempted to play him, and all along they're paying him wages. So
Mm.
what they might do is play him for a while and then get
So
rid of
the
him
reaction.
somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I think they have to choose myself. I don't think they should let him play again. I don't think any football club should let him play. For me,
But
he's
you
guilty.
can't
For
do
me,
that. That is
what I saw,
sentiment.
that's what I believe, Bobby. What I saw
Mm.
and heard, and that's what I believe. He did it. He beat his girlfriend, whatever, his wife, beating her. He beat her up so much. He could have killed her. So the court could get it
Uh,
wrong. Yeah, go on, Adi. Yeah, Adi. I thought you're mute.
yeah. I think Hurricane just scored a goal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was playing
Hurricane
tonight.
just
Yeah,
scored a goal now.
again, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah. He
would. That's
scored a
what he
Oh,
goal.
and
does.
I've missed
I
it. I
think he
was trying
scored
to
a
catch that.
Yeah, he scored in the league game. Now he scored. I think they're playing a cup game today or something.
Yeah, I
No,
actually
no, no.
wanted him
This
to
this
get a
league,
goal as
league
Yeah,
game.
captain, and
league game.
he's
Oh,
for Spurs, so he's all right. He can score.
yeah, that's what he does, the guy. We know, but we also knew he wasn't going to come with Chelsea. It wasn't going to happen in a million years. But I don't care what he does over there. He can score for fun. Yeah. Um, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I don't want to talk too much about Mason Greenwood because we don't know when it happened. We were talking a lot. It didn't stop that time. But let's see. But I can't see him really playing football again. Myself, I don't know. I'll be shocked if he does. Really. Yeah. So, any other final words before we go from you two, Bobby?
No,
I'm
we
fine,
have
mate.
to wait and see what happens on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah, it should be a good game, exciting game, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
go. Adi, go. Any final words?
yeah. Just excited this weekend and can't wait to see my darling Chelsea play.
Mm,
Much fun. I wish us best of luck, and we get the best result out of the game.
yeah, 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 yeah. With that, I think we said it all. Thanks to Bobby for coming on, and thanks to Adi, of course, for being here always. Yeah, thanks for you two, and thanks for everyone in the chat from TCFC. Werner was back today. That was good. Ghost Ninja and Cheer Chelsea. Thanks all of you. It does help the channel when people are, have questions and that. It does. That's what it's about. So thanks for you lot who come on. Thanks for everyone who watched us. And of course, we're going to leave with the greatest song in football history. Blue is a color. The video, a great video here. We just bring it on for you. Don't go nowhere so you can watch it. And with that, let's go and beat West Ham. Should be a great game. Our kids will be, will be, raring to go. I'm sure. With a great manager like Poch we have, I think we can go and beat West Ham and bring that winning mentality to Chelsea again. Yeah, so thanks everyone and good night wherever you are. God bless you all, wherever you are, of course. Thank you and good night.
Blue is the color. Bridge.